On the other side of the bay, our next guest shares with us her lifelong love of trains. We are here in a place that I didn't even know existed until our wonderful guest, Irma Silva, applied to be on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Where are we and what are we checking off your bucket list?
Oh, I get to ride a motor car.
A motor car. So this has been an education for me because I read that and I thought, well, a motor car, did she just get her driver's license? I thought, what's a motor car? Please explain.
Okay, a motor car used to be what the railroad used to take their crew out to repair the railway systems. And depending on what size, there were small ones, there was like a 6-seater, and they would pull any supplies that they would need, like rails and posts, rocks, depending on what was going on.
One of the things I loved about your application and about this particular request is it's so personal to you. And that's a real bucket list treat. You brought along this wonderful photograph. Tell us a little bit about what it is for you.
So basically, that's the Alton station of the NWP line. My dad was the foreman for that particular area. We lived on the top, which was a great place to live, by the way. And then the station master ran the station back here. The main line was in front. There was a spur that went like toward 36 where Scotia ran their logging trains there.
But now in all those years with your dad working on the railroad, because you lived in a few places, right?
Right.
Like where you lived, did you say Alder Point?
Yeah, Alder Point.
Uh-huh.
The station master there, Mr. Christie, said, you know, the girls are getting bigger. It's time to move into the city. So the big city was Alton compared to Alder Point, and we started school there.
So did you get to ride on other trains, but just not the speeder car? What?
Right. One of the privileges that you got because you worked on the railroad is they gave you a discount or a free pass, I don't know which one it was, that you could ride their passenger cars. And so we took a lot of trips on the big ones on that. But I always wanted to ride a speeder car, and Dad was, I guess, must have been a really rule person, and he said, no, it's not allowed. So I never got to ride a speeder.
He wouldn't even break the rules for his sweet little girl.
Nope.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
I think we should get you going.
Okay.
All right. Irma and I took a few minutes to explore a very special train. So this particular train has real significance for you, right?
Right. This is one of probably a couple that Pacific Lumber Company, we called it the logger train. It was off a spur from 36. It went up 36 and it merged into the NWP's main line. And from there, the logs were shipped mostly to Scotia.
I can't imagine what that must have been like.
Yeah, and so you got a really good view of the locomotive engineer because it was up high and because you had a platform, you were really close. It wasn't like, I'm up here, down here.
Yeah. So I guess you've been in there.
I have in the past. I usually require a little stool that I didn't work today. I have very fond memories of sitting out there watching the train. You didn't have TV too much and you didn't have anything else, so you watched the trains go by.
That makes so much sense.
Irma couldn't resist. She climbed aboard and made herself comfortable in the engineer's seat.
There you go.
That's great.
Okay. Where's those guys? Who said women can't drive trains?
Somehow, I wasn't surprised when Irma rang the bell. For some background on trains in Humboldt County, I spoke with Bruce Sievertson, Community Outreach Liaison for the Timber Heritage Association.
Well, I am so impressed by what you and a host of dedicated, hardworking volunteers have managed to pull together. And how many years have you been working on this now?
Well, we've been out here 12 years. And prior to COVID, we put in an average of 10,000 hours, volunteer hours. We're an all-volunteer group. We've restored the buildings. All the buildings date from 1890s.
Now, we are on the dining car, which I understand has been restored by everyone.
Yes, it has. It's been restored and we continue to work on it. But we've rewired it so that all electricity work, have been working on the windows themselves.
Then Bruce gave us a tour through some of the cars in various stages of restoration.
Well, that's actually not as big, it's bigger than I thought.
Look at the kitchen.
This is where they cooked for the train, cooked everything for the train, and you know, they took on ice. So this is an ice box, literally an ice box, and they put ice down into the well. Even have an ice cream scoop.
Which meant they kept the icebox nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice and icy.
Yeah, you know, the ice box
Yeah.
doors that were
And
like
they did
that.
it all while moving.
And this is the parlor car.
Oh,
It's one of the 3 restored cars that we have out here, and we're constantly working on these cars. The next process is painting the exterior of them.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Again, this was used as a sleeping car for crew workers.
Uh-huh. Oh,
one
so
point.
they stripped it of everything
This
and
was stripped
painted it.
of everything, and it was painted inside.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, what a way to travel. Well, thank you for the tour. This has been wonderful.
Finally, it was time for Irma to
you.
ride in the speeder car. Her engineer for the day was Bernie Christian.
Oh, okay, okay. Did they always have seatbelts? Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Now, did your father drive speeders?
Yeah, he had one. He had, well, actually, the railroad had one.
And with that, Bernie fired up the speeder.
This one came from Shively,
Oh,
so he very well could have run this at one time.
okay. How fast can it go?
This will do about 40.
Oh, okay.
I don't like to go that fast. In fact, I prefer about 20 miles an hour.
You definitely have a different view.
Yeah,
So, what makes it? You guys run on what, gas, propane, or what?
Gas.
Gas.
got a little engine up here about the size, half the size of a Volkswagen engine.
Oh, okay.
The click-clack, you hear?
Yeah.
That'll put me to sleep sometimes.
Yeah, I bet it does. You can actually reach out and touch stuff.
Yeah.
Now, did this have a whistle or any kind of a sound? Okay. And it is a low tide.
Yep.
How long did it take you to learn how to drive this thing?
About 5 minutes. 10
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
Have you driven a car with a clutch?
Oh, yeah, that's how I learned how to do that.
Okay. Then why don't you get over here?
Oh, okay.
Bernie had a little surprise for Irma. She was going to try her hand at driving the speeder. He showed her how to shift and use the brake, and then they were off. Finally, Irma's ride was over, and it was time to return to the museum. The only way to do that was in reverse.
I didn't think I was going to get to drive it. Let me tell you, it was a white knuckle experience.
Was it?
Yes. I haven't driven a clutch. I was trying to figure it out. It's been like 30 to 40 years. since
How many speeds does it have?
Oh, I don't
One?
know.
I mean, did you just forward and reverse?
Well, I tried to follow directions. I have no idea.
Does it have a steering wheel? What is it?
No, you have your clutches, and it's not on your normal clutch foot. It's this foot.
Oh, okay.
And then it has a forward, a throttle, and I can't remember what else. And stuff, but it was like, and then did you see it when I speeded up and let it go? It was good though.
was it everything you imagined?
And then some.
Was
And
it?
then- yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody.
You did it. Well, you've checked it off your bucket list?
Yes, thank
All
you
right.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you. So what's on your bucket list?
To watch this and other episodes, go to keat.org. Now, what's on your bucket list?
You guys are really bossy, aren't you?